They said he was insane, a reckless billionaire chasing impossible dreams. But behind the ridicule was a man who saw a future no one else dared to imagine. He didn't just prove them wrong. He built rockets, cars, and machines that changed the world. From failure to revolution, Elon Musk's journey isn't just a story, it's a wake-up call. Because when the odds are against you, there's only one choice: rewrite them. 1981. Pretoria, South Africa. A quiet boy named Elon Musk walks home from school nose bleeding, ribs bruised, body aching from yet another beating. He's not like the other kids. He talks too fast, thinks even faster, obsessed with space, coding, and science fiction. He finds safety not in friends, but in books. At 12, he creates and sells his own video game. While most boys his age chase soccer balls, he's chasing stars. At 17, Elon escapes to Canada with nothing but hope in his pocket. He works on farms, in boiler rooms, and lives on the edge of poverty. But to him, this is freedom. He knows America is where the future is built, and he's coming for it. Fast forward to college at the University of Pennsylvania. He's studying physics and economics, but in reality, he's studying possibility. While his peers dream of jobs, Elon dreams of entire industries. He tells friends, "I want to build the future." They laugh. But Elon isn't joking. In 1995, he drops out of Stanford after just 2 days to start Zip2, a company few understand and no one wants to. He sleeps in the office, showers at the YMCA, and eats cheap fast food. 4 years later, he sells Zip to $307 million. His cut, $22 million. And instead of relaxing, he reinvests almost every dollar into his next idea, X.com. Online banking was unheard of. People barely trusted the internet. Elon didn't care. He believed X.com would become PayPal, but not before betrayal. The board ousts him as CEO. Humiliated, yet undeterred, he walks away with $180 million and bets it all again. Space, the final frontier. Musk found SpaceX in 2002, declaring that he'll make humanity a multiplanetary species. Experts scoff. NASA veterans mock him. Rockets, they say, aren't a tech startup, but Elon sees something no one else does. First, launch. Failure. 2007, explosion. 2008, explosion. He's nearly bankrupt. Tesla is collapsing. SpaceX is dying. Velocity is bleeding money. He's sleeping on factory floors. Christmas is days away, and he can't pay his staff. Journalists call him a joke. Friends beg him to quit. But Elon doesn't believe in limit. On September 28, 2008, SpaceX tries one last time. The rocket flies, it reaches orbit, history is made. Days later, NASA awards a $1.6 billion contract. Musk doesn't celebrate, he just nods. We go again. That same month, Tesla is within hours of bankruptcy. Elon makes call after call, refusing to quit. On Christmas Eve, he secures emergency funding. He saves Tesla by minutes. He cries not out of fear, but from the sheer weight of pushing past the edge. The world starts watching. Tesla builds the Model S. Critics call it a toy. Then it wins Motor Trend's Car of the Year. People said electric cars couldn't go fast, couldn't go far. Elon proves otherwise. The stock soars. Customers line up. And Tesla becomes the most valuable car company in the world, not because of ads, but because of belief. But Musk doesn't stop. He builds he creates the boring company that tunnel under cities. He pitches Hyperloop, a transport concept that looks like science fiction. He buys Twitter now, Xbox in controversy and reinvention all at once. When people call him reckless, he calls it iteration. While others fear failure, Musk uses it as fuel. At every stage, he's doubted, cold, crazy, cold, lucky, But behind the headlines is a man who works 100-hour weeks, sleeps beside his machines, and personally inspects flaws most CEOs don't even know exist. When Starship prototypes explode, he calls them rapid, unscheduled When Tesla struggles with production, he moves into the factory. He once lived in a $50,000 prefab home on the SpaceX campus. No mansions, no private jets, just obsession. In 2024, Neuralink changes everything. A paralyzed man controls a computer using only his brain. He sends tweets, Ellen's vision, restore mobility, memory, and even sight. While others debate ethics, Elon builds futures. That same year, Starship lands and returns from orbit intact. For the first time ever, we have a fully reusable rocket. Space travel, once reserved for governments, now belongs to a man who started with a computer in a dorm room. In 2025, Tesla rolls out its first robotaxi fleet's car. With no steering wheels, no pedals, just code and courage. While regulators hesitate, Elon accelerates. This is the future, he says. It's just not evenly distributed yet. Then there's Shia's answer to the AI arms race. Instead of building a black box, Musk builds a system grounded in truths. Open source, transparent, trained to help, not manipulate his mission. And sure, AI serves humanity, not controls it. Is he perfect? Far from it. Elon Musk is blunt, impatient, controversial, but you can't deny his pattern. See? The future. Bet on it and bleed for it. This story isn't about rockets or robots. It's about grit, about doing what scares you, about betting on yourself when no one else will. Elon's not your average billionaire. He's not the product of privilege. He's the product of persistence, of eating glass and staring into the abyss's words, not ours. What separates him isn't intelligence. It's his threshold for pain, his refusal to give up, his willingness to be ridiculed in order to push humanity forward. He risks everything: reputation, money, even sanity, because he believes the future is worth building. The question isn't, why Elon Musk? The question is, why not you? Are you willing to be misunderstood, to be mocked, to fail publicly and still show up again, obsessed with getting it right? Because that's how empires are built. That's how stars are reached. That's how one man, armed with nothing but ideas and intensity, started changing the trajectory of human civilization. This isn't a tribute. This is a call to action. Dream big, work harder, endure the fire. And when the odds are against you, remember, Elon didn't beat the odds. He became the reason they changed. Now it's your move.